This happened last winter, during one of my overnight shifts. I woke as a park ranger in a restricted wilderness zone. Most nights are quiet. That night the storm came in fast. The kind that makes the forest feel different. About an hour into the storm, my radio clicked on. Then I heard a voice.
Please, I'm lost.
The voice was weak, barely audible through the static. I checked the signal location. It was coming from the old firebreak trail. That trail has been closed for years. I grabbed my rain gear, my headlamp, and stepped outside. I thought it was just another lost hiker. The firebreak trail hasn't been maintained in years. Most hikers don't even know it exists, and no one is supposed to be out there. I radioed back to dispatch. I told them I was heading toward the signal. That's when it came through again.
Please, I'm still here.
The voice sounded closer this time. I checked the signal coordinates again. They hadn't moved. It was coming from directly ahead. Then the radio went silent. No static, no signal. Just dead air. That's when I heard it. Not from the radio. From behind me.
Please, I'm lost.
It wasn't coming through static this time. It repeated the exact same way. Same tone, same pause. Like a recording. That's when I saw something. A small light. On the ground. It was one of ours. Same model, same frequency. But I hadn't dropped mine. Then the one on the ground clicked on. And I heard my own voice.
Please, I'm lost.
It was my voice, recorded. I dropped the radio, and that's when I heard it. Footsteps, not walking, running. It wasn't lost. It was bait, and I was exactly where someone wanted me. I ran, not back toward the device, back toward the trail. I could hear him. He wasn't crashing through the brush. He was keeping pace. At one point, I heard breathing right behind me. I slipped and hit the ground. For a second, everything went quiet. And then I saw him, standing there, watching. He didn't chase me again. He just stood there and let me leave. I never worked another night shift after that. I wasn't even supposed to take that delivery. It was already 1:47 in the morning. We were about to close. The phone rang. Everyone looked at each other. My manager answered it, and then looked at me. It was only 10 minutes away, but I didn't recognize the address, and I'd been delivering around here for over a year. The GPS told me to turn onto a narrow gravel driveway. There was no mailbox, no visible house from the road. Finally, I saw it. An old house. No lights on, not a single one. When I stepped out of the car, I noticed something. The front door was slightly open. I knocked, no answer. I knocked again. That's when I heard it, breathing, right behind the door. "Delivery," I said. Then I heard a whisper. "Come in." "I can't enter the house. I need you to come to the door." "Just put it on the table inside," the voice said. That's when I became aware of something else. How far I was from the road. How nobody would hear anything out here. "I'm leaving it on the porch." No response. The breathing stopped. As I stepped back, the door creaked. It opened a little more. I didn't wait. I turned and walked fast. Then I started running. I got in the car, locked the doors, and drove. Halfway down the driveway, I looked in the rearview mirror, and I saw something. It wasn't on the porch. It wasn't at the door. It was standing at the edge of the trees. When I got back to the shop, my manager looked confused. That house was foreclosed last year. No one lives there. My manager asked what took so long. I told him the house felt wrong. He looked at the receipt. Then his expression changed. That property was foreclosed last year. No one lives there. We tried calling the number. It was disconnected. Cash payment. I never went back. And they don't take deliveries after 1:30 anymore. But sometimes, I think about that silhouette.
On a quiet winter night in 2013, a local police station in Ohio received a strange 911 call. The caller was a young girl, her voice shaking, barely a whisper. She said,
There's a strange man in the house. Mommy is sleeping and she won't wake up. He doesn't know I'm here. Please help."
Then, the line went dead. Police traced the call and dispatched a unit immediately. They arrived in just minutes. From the outside, the house was completely dark. No sound, no movement, just the front door, slightly open. Officers entered with caution, flashlights cutting through the silence. The scene inside was terrifying. The living room was overturned, faint trails of blood across the floor, as if someone had been dragged. They called out loudly,
"Is anyone here? This is Ohio Police."
Suddenly, they heard faint sobbing from the bedroom closet. They opened it and found the girl. She was trembling.
He hurt Mommy. Then he started looking for me. I hid here.
But here's the strange part. There was no sign of the man she described. The mother was unconscious, rushed to the hospital. Police searched the house, the neighborhood, even the woods nearby. Nothing. No fingerprints, no forced entry, no witnesses. To this day, the case remains unsolved. And that 911 call? Still one of the most chilling in emergency call history. And just like that, the case faded into silence. A young girl, a chilling call, and a mystery that still has no answers. What do you think really happened that night? Let us know your theory in the comments. And if you love real-life mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. More chilling stories are on the way.